then, netizens, Nigeria might have hope to actually play in the World Cup last. Okay, not to spark your hopes up and not to give you false information, but then from the look of things may be panning out well for the Super Eagles. What am I talking about? Before I dive in, welcome to News Analysis. Welcome to where we analyze news, talk about recent happenings and things that, can be and may not be. Now, in today's episode, there may be a glimpse of hope after all for the Super Eagles. If you're a fan or if you're in support of the Super Eagles, first things first, subscribe to this channel. Yes, the fact that you are under the Super Eagles, subscribe to this channel so this information can digest well. Oh yeah, have you done that? Now let's get ready. Nigeria's chances of qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup have reportedly, or should I say allegedly, been reignited following claims that DR Congo may be expelled from the competition for fielding ineligible players. One man's downfall might just be another man's rising last. But this is not certain. It is being reported that some people from DR Congo, some players from DR Congo were ineligible players. Now, in November, if we all remember, DR Congo defeated the Super Eagles on penalties to secure Africa's ticket to the Intercontinental Playoffs for a place at the 2026 World Cup. You no get who fit forget that match because that was like our golden ticket. If we had won that match, definitely we would have qualified. But playing with DR Congo and being flogged by them, although it was that moment, although it was penalty that actually spoiled everything for us. But then being flogged at that point, it was painful. It was like go back home, Cynthia, go back home. And that was what happened. However, reports suggest that they could face sanctions from FIFA ahead of the playoffs, expected to take place in March 2026. Now, according to the reports, 6 DR Congo players who switched nationality allegedly failed to complete the required eligibility process. It is claimed that they did not formally renounce their previous citizenship, a key requirement given that DR Congo does not recognize dual nationality. So now it's not like they are not actual players. The 6 people we're talking about, it's not like they're not actual players, but they have dual citizenship, and it's against the laws or the code of conduct of DR Congo for its players to have dual citizenship. And now, because of this error or because of this problem, it is alleged that these people may not actually qualify. So they are calling them back now to reinvestigate the whole matter. Okay. Where does this keep Nigeria? Where does this keep the Super Eagles rather? What is our business? How are we close to coming back to the World Cup chat? Now, Nigeria's route to the 2026 FIFA World Cup involves a 2-stage knockout process: the CAF Playoff Tournament and the Intercontinental Playoff Tournament. Now, as you all know, we finished as one of the 4 best runner-ups in the Africa qualifying group stage, and the Super Eagles secured the place in the CAF Playoff Tournament alongside Cameroon and DR Congo and then Gabon. Now, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, has confirmed the fixtures and dates for the playoffs, where 4 nations will battle for Africa's final World Cup ticket. Following Nigeria's, beautiful 4-0 win over Benin Republic in Oyo, powered by Victor Osimhen's, hat-trick and mighty goal, the Super Eagles sealed their spot in the semi-finals. And according to CAF's schedule, Nigeria will face Gabon on November the 13th, 2025, while Cameroon took match against DR Congo the following day. You know how that whole fixture was now and all. Now, both ties will be single-leg fixtures, plays on neutral ground. We know how all that pairing work. Now, if Nigeria wins in CAF playoff, they will advance to the 6-team Intercontinental Playoff, featuring Africa's representatives, as well as Bolivia, New Caledonia, the Asian playoff winners, either Iraq or UEFA, and 2 teams from CONCACAF. The Intercontinental Playoff will determine the 2 final berth for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which will be co-hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So, the thing now is that if DR Congo are found wanting, they are going to have to drop from the World Cup and will be replaced by Nigeria, or that rather by the Super Eagles. So is this actually good news or is this bad news? Make it not be, let's say, person na enemy of progress. But then if they actually disqualified, Nigerians do actually stand a chance. What do you think about all this? Do you think Nigerians should raise their hopes up once more with the hope that they would be called back? Or do you think they should just focus on AFCON? Eric should just forego all this, reduce the stress, because definitely it's going to be stressful. He's going to have to work on AFCON and work with this World Cup now. So do you think Eric should just fast it, should not raise his hopes high, focus on AFCON? Or he should give it a try? Or Nigerians